Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Azhar Ali, Assistant Professor, Electrical Engineering Department, Sarhad University, Peshawar. Today we are going to learn about exponents and laws of exponents. And this is the second lecture of fourth week for the course Mathematics 1. In this section, today we will discuss introduction to exponents, how to identify base, exponents and values, and laws of exponents. Now, how to identify base, exponent and values. First of all, I would like to tell you about the definition of base, exponent and value. Base is a number which is to be multiplied by itself according to exponent, and exponent or index. Exponent is a number which represents the number of times a base is to be multiplied by itself, and value or exponential form, the product of base with itself according to the exponent, is the value of exponential form. For example, we have 3 power 4. 3 power 4 mean 3 multiplied 3 multiplied 3 multiplied 3 is equal to 81. So 3 power 4 is equal to 81. Here this 81 is the value of this exponential form, and in this expression 3 is base and 4 is power or exponent or index. Another example, suppose we have 13 power 9. In this expression 13 is base and 9 is called exponent or index or power. Another example, for example, we have 4 power 0. Any number power 0 is equal to 1, and 4 power 1, this is the exponential form. In this exponential form 4 is base and 1 is power, and 4 is the value of this exponential form. Similarly, 4 power 2 mean 4 multiplied 4 which is equal to 16. 4 power 2 mean 4 multiplied 4 which is equal to 16. 16 is the value of this exponential form. 4 power 2 also called exponential form, and 16 is the value of this exponential form. In this exponential form 4 is base and 2 is power. Similarly, in this exponential form 4 power 3 mean 4 multiplied 4 which is equal to 64. So 64 is the value of this exponential form, and in this exponential form 4 is called base and 3 is called power. Another exponential form 4 power 4 mean 4 multiplied 4 which is equal to 256. So 256 is the value of this exponential form, and in this exponential form this 4 represent base and this 4 represent the power or exponent or index. Now, laws of exponent. First law is a product law. There are two cases of product law. Case number 1, when bases are same but exponents are different. For example, in this example, a power m and a power n. In this example, the base is same. When bases are same but exponent are different, there are two different exponent m and n. then we add only their power and base is just keeping same. So base is just keeping same and add the power. We can write this expression a power m multiplied a power n is equal to a m plus n. So when in the product form base are same and exponent are different, then add the exponent and base just keeping same. Now case number 2 for product law. When bases are different but exponent are same. In this example, bases are different and exponent are same. Then we multiplied their bases. Now multiplied the bases and power just keeping same. Power just keeping same and multiplied the bases. When in product form bases are different and exponent are same, then multiplied the bases and power just keeping same. So in this example, a power n multiplied b power n. Since in this example bases are different, so multiplied these bases and power just keeping same. Now the second law, which is called quotient law. There are two cases of quotient law. For quotient law, there are also two cases. Number one case, when bases are same but exponents are different. Like in product law, when bases are same and exponent are different. But in product law, when bases are same and exponent are different, we add the bases. We add the exponent. Similarly, in quotient law, when bases are same but exponent are different, then we subtract their exponents. Dear students, I want to repeat this. Note that in the product law, when bases are same but exponent are different, then we add their exponent and the base is just keeping same. But in the quotient law, when bases are same but exponent are different, then we subtract their exponents and base is just keeping same. So for example, in this example bases are same. A power m divided by a power n. Since the bases are same and exponent are different, so subtract the exponent and base just keeping same. Now case number 2. When bases are different but exponent are same. In this example, bases are different and exponent are same. Then we just divide their bases, divide the bases and their exponent just keeping same. So in this example, a power m divided by b power m. Since in this example bases are different, so divide the bases a by b and exponent just keeping same. Now the third law is about power law. What is a power law? If a is a rational number and m and n are natural numbers, then power law is a power m whole power n. A power m whole power n. Multiplied these two power. Multiplied power m to whole power n, we get a power m n. Let's move on an example. For example, we have two real number a and b, and we have three parts in this example. The first part is minus a square b square whole power 3, and the second part is a square into a power 3 b, and the third part is ab whole cube whole power 3 divided by a square into b square. How to simplify these expressions? For the solution of part number 1, minus a power 2 b power 2 whole power 3. How to simplify this expression? Using the power law. Since in the previous slide the power law, we discussed that multiplied these two power. So for the base a, multiplied these two power, multiplied the power of a, 2 multiplied 3. But here the minus symbol means that we have minus 1 power 3. So first of all, minus 1 power 3, calculate minus 1 power 3. So minus a square whole cube into b square whole power 3, and minus 1 power 3 mean minus 1. Now using the power law, multiplied these two power, and again using the power law for the base b, multiplied power 2 to power 3. So we get minus a power 6 b power 6. Now the another expression, a power 2 into a cube multiplied b. Since in this example these two bases are same, a square and a cube, in this expression the base is same and power is different. So by product law, when the base is same and exponent are different, as I have told you in the previous slide, when the base are same, here in this product law, the base are same. When the base are same and exponent are different, then add the exponent and add the power, and base is just keeping same. So base is just keeping same in this example. A square and a cube. Base is just keeping same and add the power. So we get a power 2 plus 3 into b. So a power 5 into b. Now in the third example we have quotient law. We will use here quotient law. In the numerator we have product law, ab whole power 3. ab whole power 3 mean here the power is 1 for a, and for b the power is also 1. So 1 multiplied 3 using power law, 1 multiplied 3 we get a power 3, and for b 1 multiplied 3 we get b power 3, divide by a square into b square. Now in this quotient law, since the base for a cube and a square, bases are same and exponent are different, so the base is just keeping same and subtract the power. Since here this is quotient law and the basis for a is same, so base is just keeping same and subtract the power of a, and for b these two bases are same, so base is just keeping same and subtract the power of b. So a power 3 minus 2 and b power 3 minus 2. We get a dot b. Dear students, in this lecture we discussed the exponents and laws of exponent, product law, quotient law and power law. Inshallah, in next coming lecture we will discuss the radicals and radicand. And this is the end of this segment. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.